Good evening, Oswego. Welcome to Laker Lowdown, your home for exclusive Oswego State Athletics. I'm Mike Toper.
And I'm Matt Armstrong. You know, kids, we've had a bit of a lull between the winter and spring, but hey, you can wear your whites again, and we're back with the same action that we bought you in the fall. This time, we're going to the Diamond. We've got highlights from this past weekend's baseball and softball games.
Ooh, I like it, Matt. Also, we've got an exclusive interview with former Laker hockey player Neil Musselwhite. Just competed in the Skills Challenge as part of the Frozen Four last weekend. We'll talk to him about his experience and more. First up, let's hit up America's pastime, Armstrong.
All right, well, with the dawn of a new Major League season just underway, hope springs eternal for all teams, and this would include your Oswego State Lakers. Rain washed away contests from earlier in the week, but prior to their bout against Fredonia, the Lakers swept a doubleheader from Cayuga. With the visiting Blue Devils of Fredonia stepping into the batter's box, Oswego looked to continue their winning ways. Hey, what is he doing out there? Just watching Lakers and Fredonia in Game 1 on the double dip. We joined this game in progress with OSU grabbing one early take an early lead. We got Dan Slate getting thrown out. They had the low jack working. Slate is caught stealing. Now we got John Greco making a diving stab right here to cut off a base hit. Hustling down the the first base line is Mike Tarnowski. Super slow-mo right here. And yes, Tarnowski is still safe. Someone go and get him a Gatorade. He's got to be thirsty after that. Now we're going to move on into the game, going a little bit later, and we're going to have WTOP's own Brady Farkas. He's going to be doing a little work from the hill. You'll take a look at him standing tall right there. We spoke to him.
It's a train wreck over here.
Yes, Farkas, and that train wreck situation is coming up right here. He's got the bases loaded, but nothing seems to bother Brady Farkas. He is the best pucking analyst, and he's going to get out of the jam right there. Scoop little throw over to first, no harm doing. Well, everyone was walking all over the place, and the same is going to happen here for OSU. They're going to walk the bases loaded and have a golden opportunity to convert and get some runs across. Now, the man we saw trying to steal, Dan Slate, he's going to come to the plate and make solid contact, but the infield, he's not going to get it through, and he's not going to be able to have a run score right there. Brady, your thoughts on converting?
It's awful.
It is awful. Completely awful. I thought so. Lakers are going to fall 2-1 for Fredonia. Footnote right here, Oswego left 10 runners on base in this contest. Now we're going to move over to the nightcap of the OSU game, and senior Andy Salvatore hurled a complete game shutout, leading the Lakers to a 2-0 victory. Salvatore allowed 8 hits over 9 innings, while fanning 4. Lakers moved to 10-6 overall, but are only 1-3 in league play.
All right, Matt, the ladies were in action as well this past Sunday, except, they throw a little underhand.
Hey.
Anyways, dwelling on the bottom of the conference, they look to get their first win this past weekend against Brockport. Do Eagles fly around lakes anyways? I don't know.
Seagulls.
Well, let's go check out the highlights then. Game 1 taking place at 1 o'clock at Lakers softball field. Sarah Thayer on the mound for the Lakers. We'll pick it up in the top of the second inning. Danielle Sage smacks a single, and that would load the bases for the Golden Eagles. And
Ducks on the pond?
Yeah. Oh dear. Nikki Odrabina lifts a single into right field. 2 runs would come around to score, and Brockport takes the early 2-0 lead. Now let's go to the bottom of the second inning. Freshman Steph Sarcona in the box. She lifts a double into center field, and that puts 2 on with 1 out. So Lakers looking to draw some blood here, but then check out this play by the shortstop, Jenna Yates, face planting.
Get there.
You got to get the jersey dirty sometime. She gets her dap from the teammates, does the 5-7 frosh. So 2 out, bottom of the second. Sealbon Joyce gets a 2 RBI shot, and that ties up the game at 2 apiece. However, Brockport would tack on a run in the 5th inning as they go on to take this game 3-2, but they had another one coming just an hour after the first game with Marie Stedding on the hill, and she did not have a good afternoon, to say the least. Top of the first inning, Anna Holiday rips an RBI single down the line into center field. Brockport 1-0, 3 for 4 on the day was Holiday. She's good in the box, however, not that great at running the base paths, as we'll see here. Bases loaded, 2 on for Brockport. Senior Kelly Briscoe gets an RBI double, putting Brockport up 2-0, and then Halliday rounding the bases, trying to sneak home. Oh, she's on her high horse, but that horse has collapsed, and she is thrown out at home. And it's 2-0 Brockport. Kelly Briscoe, she got the RBI right there, and she ended up locking things down, striking out freshman Shannon Baker. She allowed 7 hits, walked 3 batters, and struck out 5. as she gets the catcher Ashley Sheridan to ground out. And the Eagles win 10-4. OSU 0-8 in SUNYAC play.
All right, well, we're going to take a short break right now. Jump up and down, do what you got to do, get the blood moving. Lowdown's going to be back right after the break. Stick around, kids.